Noble traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your talking Puss in Boots and the pale floating pixie.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feline, but still.
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat, I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once we are there. This place is sacred to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the dragon of old. After a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights, finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission, and it fled. They took turns, though. Some forefathers worked the day shift, while others worked the night shift. So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Wait a second? Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Capet's words gave the traveler food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent to fiction in the real world? But that would have to wait. Apparently, Capet was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site. Unwanted company had arrived. The traveler and the talking cat, Nekomata, decided to teach them some manners.
Right now, right here.
True display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors... Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic. Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Capet and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
Hello.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the Girak, and on the very first page of the book.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, you're just saying that we need to put the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
Hold on, isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly.
Awesome.
To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will cause it to collapse?
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
Okay. Can I do that? I don't know.
I guess we should start here?
Did I do it wrong?
Why don't you give it another try?
Why is it doing that? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. But whatever. Oh, I think I know what to do now. Maybe I don't.
Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying. Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying.
Figure it out. Oh, my way.
Truth always has a limited scope, and so do right and wrong. Perhaps you had the right answer, but to the wrong question. Keep trying.
Let me see. Okay, let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Yeah, we can look it up. I don't know how to look at it. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I don't want to talk about it.
Behold, the
really
sacred
don't.
writings that record the truth of... No, wait. That have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us bear witness.
I know. You know
Feast
it.
your eyes, rejoice, and cheer. For this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. Been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here. Well, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, let's go to Twitch real quick. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm so hot. I'm so hot right now. Where's Shug my guy? I don't really know what that is. No one's even watching, so. I mean, should I put my camera on? I'll be like that good, so I'm not going to today.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Oh, let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation.
Ah, shut up, Cap.
Shut up, Cape.
Yeah, shut up.
I swear, if I wind up...
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the...
So,
Almost. There...
Jeez. Well, do you have...
The correction fluid... But worry not. I had a quick...
Question 1. Who is it?
Your mom.
That's actually quite...
Question 1.
the great yokai!
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide! Trusty travel guide!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Oh god.
Oh, no, don't say that. Even though the...
You do.
If you say it out loud, you'll only set...
Question 2. But...
To be completely honest...
Question 2.
If this is the right answer, I swear...
Correct! Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Let's do both or false.
Please try to avoid being un...
Question 3.
Here! There is no way to know...
All correct.
Yeah, I got them all correct. I'm actually like...
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great... Oh, and
Okay, I got the...
Do we really need this one?
Let's...
now,
What?
if anyone's listening...
What?
Oh,
Given that it seems like...
Oberano.
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when whichever one I guessed, but then,
Oh, don't mind.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now...
Cool.
guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink! Wow! I've never seen half the stuff in here before. Hup. Yep.
Oh. When was that? Okay. time in this game is weird.
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant guard towering over them.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in then?
Oh, the guard is one of Kappei's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength, after all. Mine is the clan of empathy, and our key contribution is growth serum.
What's empathetic about...
Our ancestors, the serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited Marquis and their followers to search for the lost origins of our clan.
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since...
Wait.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with...
Well, we weren't told anything.
Oh, so stupid.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left? Determined, presumably, to...
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so full? We'll never find the Oracle Pillars in all this mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you get...
Over here! I found it! Yes! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard. I'll go keep watch.
How does that know?
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
Shut up. How does this go and like stupid? One, two, three, four. Oh my god. What are you doing?
This is the last one. The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole, too.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
Okay.
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, but by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They'd all lost interest.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. Anyone?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but so Paimon was worried she'd look.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different, the problem is all.
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is 1 ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously, because you have to respond fast.
They're outside! After them!
What the? Okay.
Any further and we'll be outside our jurisdiction! I think we've pursued them far enough to earn a salary.
Interesting.
Okay, but
I don't know.
Well,
The reason we argued about who would, as surely as we will
never.
Is that all there is to it?
could you be any?
Whatever happens today.
me too.
and me.
Let's leave it there for today then.
Oh my god. I got to do it. I got to. Wait, okay.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveler, before she was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in her head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
I don't know.
Oh my god, this is terrible!
VIP.
I don't understand. The 3 great clans of Constellation Metropole have finally made peace with each other. Who could have done this?
What happened? Oh no, someone's lying on the ground. Cappe!
How did this happen?
Cappy, you idiot! Wake up! You need to revise your last words or everyone's gonna start suspecting me!
Last words. What did he say?
Ahem. If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano.
Ugh, you could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Bobarano, but this is an interrogation. I have to give the detective straight answers.
Ah, don't worry, Bobarano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. So, are you the last people to have had contact with him?
So tasty. I got some food.
My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right? It's a real tragedy. I'm afraid he'll be out cold for another hour and a half, at least.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first being replacing their gear
Where
oil
is
with
Senna?
extra strong glue.
It's not here.
So, Cape's not dead?
His gears, metal frame, and shell are all still in excellent condition. It's just his energy supply that's been all messed up.
What the heck?
Wait. But surely you can't be suggesting that just because Cape isn't broken, there's no need to go looking for the culprit.
No, there's
I
a
mean, that's actually cool. You get like
need.
both of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. There's no evidence and no witnesses. Unless there's an official clockwork pedestal, the goddess of prophecy around here somewhere.
Oh, Mom. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Then suddenly, the long-lost dragon of old flew across the sky.
Where?
Let's see how good I look right now.
I didn't see anything. Wait, why can't I move?
Oh, my mistake. It was just a cloud.
Why
Or a
isn't
bird.
it working?
Or something. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
Does it work on stream? I'm waiting. I'm just trying to see if it works. Okay, so it doesn't not work right now. Okay. Let's figure out why. So, look at that. Oh my god. Yeah, why? I know it looks like that. I don't know why it doesn't work. Okay, that looks a lot better. Very comfortable in that. next one. Okay. It's not the right way. I was wondering why I look so busted right now. Why does it do that? There. I hate when it flips like that. It's so annoying, but it's like fix that myself. I like it now. I'd say. Awesome. Let's see what it looks like over here. Yeah, I like it. We can continue this now.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
Ah, so it is. No wonder everyone here is suddenly struggling to move. Traveller, if you please, let's recreate the crime scene.
Okay, let's recreate the crime scene, they say. Why is it lagging? I don't know why. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. You don't need to be that locked in.
The crime scene's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Ow. Yeah, I did not see that.
Well, that clears it up. Cappe was walking along the street, then he suddenly collapsed. He was faking it.
What? So case closed? Aren't you supposed to investigate a little more first?
Well, we literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence gathering or powers of deduction now. And besides, maybe the truth is inherently strange by nature. Like how Constellation Metropole has 3 histories, each of which is the truth.
But didn't you say Cappe was struck in the back of the head and knocked unconscious?
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house, then walked here in a daze before finally passing out. As for why he might have done that, my guess is... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered and the tension in Constellation Metropole suddenly wiped away, he was looking to create a new source of conflict. Only then would the city feel alive again.
Do we really think he's capable of that, though? Sounds like a pretty complicated conspiracy for the average Simulanka resident.
Traveler, something about the crime scene isn't sitting right with me. It just seems unnatural. Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it possible that something was missing from the scene? Why don't we search the area?
Wait,
You're right.
what are you
Why
doing?
don't we?
Oh, we're gonna head to Catbay's house to check the toilet bowl for signs of an impact.
Hello there. Have you seen my spear by any chance? Someone was shouting about a dragon a minute ago, and I instinctively threw it into the sky. Yeah.
Okay, we're good. My bad.
There's a spear here. It looks so mysterious. Let's take it.
You're not from these parts, are you? Just visiting?
Yep, that's right. Why? What's up?
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you a great job in the Titanium mines. A safe and secure working environment.
Doesn't sound very safe. At least not as safe as being a courier.
To keep the Titanium ore intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that can't cut through it. Even if you struck a person with it, it wouldn't so much as leave a scratch. And in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as Class 2 physical labor by a reputable organization. Even cats can do it.
I'm not. Never mind. I give up.
Welcome to Paimon's world.
Mind you,
Sounds pretty brutal for a first aid technique. Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh. Is it just me, Traveler, or does it seem kinda suspicious?
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Come here. Whatever it is you were looking to buy, please do come back tomorrow. It's just, I have to close early today. A bottle of growth serum has gone missing. If someone's stolen it with the intention of harming others, the consequences could be disastrous. There's a whole investigation into it, so I gotta close the shop while I do an inventory count. If it turns out I'm wrong and I miscounted, I could be charged with filing a false report and disturbing the peace.
There's a strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
Okay.
A pickaxe? What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a story behind.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is? If so, there's no way his head would still be in such good shape. He'd have a big dent in the back.
And if the guard is to be believed, he had the spear in his possession right up until that guy shouted about the dragon.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is? If it was the growth serum, Kappei would have been turned into a giant.
Also, the bottle probably would have shattered when it hit him. We would have seen the debris on the ground.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
If it was the pickaxe, Kappei sure is lucky it's not still lodged in his head.
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine was just saying, this kind of pickaxe is designed not to damage titanium, so it couldn't cause any superficial damage to residents here. But You could probably knock someone out if you hit them hard enough. And it wouldn't leave a scratch. Let's take this back to the crime scene and replay it one more time.
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet at Cape's house?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
What's this about? What are you trying to say?
We thought the way Cape fell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicious items and found this. It could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it. Now we've retrieved it, we were gonna replay it again. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn off the clockwork switch in my kitchen. Yeah, I think I'll just,
Oh, no, you stay right there.
We should be good now.
I wonder what's inside this package. No. No peeking at my customers' stuff.
So you're the attacker!
So, it was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal job of covering my tracks, didn't exactly have your work cut out for you. So, all I can say is... Catch me if you can!
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots and ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion.
Poor little minion, what do you mean? You murdered
The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath.
Bruh.
Yep.
Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis' abode to be? Well, that was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this time. Yes!
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in no time.
Ah, beat. I surrender.
You've got nowhere left to run.
All right. I confess.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better or not. Time to come clean. I am the narrator. The one who's been guiding you all this time. Okay. I guess my voice acting skills have some room for improvement. Anyway, I only did what I did because...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried you wouldn't ask. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation. And I've known for a long time that this whole world is just a fairy tale written by the goddess of fate. I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read, but I refuse to believe that fairy tales are just fictional stories and nothing more. The reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 origin stories is that the goddess of fate wrote 3 drafts and couldn't decide which one she liked best. Then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumbled together, so the 3 worlds just sort of folded into one.
My
The
sister
goddess of fate was
came
torn
and I
between
was
them
like
anyway,
cleaning.
so she couldn't decide which ending was best for the dragon or the kids.
So confused.
So when she saw what the cat had done, she simply decided to go with all 3.
Is Conscience here too?
Well, what does any of this have to do with what you did?
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't
I
hope to
literally just
understand
now
my
didn't
sorrow.
want to join with just
Honestly,
easier
I
because
don't
he
think
thinks
there's
you're
anyone in all
weird.
of Simulanka who would understand. Every day that I experience, every interaction I have with another person, is it really all just a work of fiction? The only reason the 3 great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task of electing the supreme clan. I thought that once they'd learned the truth, it might make them curious enough to investigate further. But as it turned out, they just accepted it and carried on living the same old lives. I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers now that they think they've learned the truth. I have to make them uncomfortable with the superficial explanation that they took at face value. And I have to figure out, once and for all, while you real people from the outside world are still here, are we real?
Aww.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced to make a public apology, then sentenced to half a day in solitary
When I got
confinement.
drunk, I guess I dropped my parcel in my pocket. And my friend
also,
says,
pass
I
this
get to
message
share
on to
at her
Cafe
sister's
Bobo
house.
on see if you could.
We can go ahead and figure it out because I
The
kind of want my
key was
AirPods
originally put in
back.
place jointly by the ancestors of
And
the
then I
3
was playing
clans.
games.
If the 3 of them had
Oh
any
my
need
God.
to
Like
that
cooperate
again.
whatsoever, they'd have been able to remove it by
No,
themselves.
when I get drunk like that, I
But
usually
in
don't
all
drink
these
for like a
years,
while.
Not once have they ever tried removing it
You should
together.
do it like tonight.
Oh, my poor child.
No,
There's
like
one
the
thing
smell of
you've
like
been
just
mistaken
thinking about like your just makes me grossed out and I get drunk like that.
You got busted up.
Was that you?
I did. I got fucked up.
The reason fairy tales are suitable for children is that
My sister
they
told me
help
more
them
about what
to
like when she
understand
came.
the
She
world.
I didn't even ask her what happened because I didn't care. But
Fairy
she was
tales
telling me more about what
may be
happened,
fiction, but at their heart
and it just made me
lies
feel
an
more
eternal
embarrassed.
That is
Because
undoubtedly
there was
real
people
world
there.
truth
I was
in
like
a
the only one.
condensed
I was the only one that fucked up. Like no one wants to
they
get crunk with
simplify
me.
Yeah, like
good
early
and evil. And
I literally
perhaps they
did. She
hide
told me that it
darkness
took
in
them 50 minutes to get me out the bathroom.
no doubt.
I
The
really
Like,
world
I-
within fairy tales is as real as can be.
I mean, I don't care. I don't even remember it. I'm just gonna say I don't even know what you're
You and
talking
your
about.
compatriots are also
Imagine if you weren't allowed to talk over there.
Goddess!
Nah.
The
That's
line
when I
that
actually like,
separates footnotes
be
from
really
narrative can never
embarrassed.
be crossed. Never the two shall meet. This
She
is
kept
why
on saying I was
you've never heard my
like
voice before.
when her boyfriend came, like there was like throw up in my hair and I kept flicking my hair at people.
So you can hear my echo.
Necromora.
She said I had
sorry
an
if you did that
attitude.
shit to me.
Then she wouldn't do shit. You'd be like, Zeno, it's okay.
I'm not the nice one here. I'm not
You literally are. You're always trying to be the fucking peacekeeper
part
of the
of the real world,
conversations.
I might be a peacekeeper in conversations, but if you're flicking your fucking throw up at me, I'm fucking gonna hit you and gonna shoot you.
This shit not is. And she kept on saying there was like some guy that didn't even fucking speak English there, and I guess like he was sitting next to me while we were playing shot, like play Jenga and like sometimes you have to take a shot. And he was sitting next to me, and I was trying not to make him feel bad because he was the only one that did speak English.
Sorta. We chased him until he surrendered.
So I was like, guys, make sure you're speaking Spanish to him. Don't leave him out. And then I guess like after I got really drunk, when I was leaving, drunk me was trying to like say goodbye to everyone. I kept trying to give him a hug, but I was like, it's throw up.
That was my bad.
Oh my god, what a first impression! Like these 5 people I've never seen.
That's so bad because you're also
I
really
also
tall.
sort of
so
stopped
it's
trying after
scary.
3 years.
Like a giant trying to like
Never mind.
hug people with your throw
I'm
up all
partly
over
to
the
blame as
place.
well.
I'm gonna do that to you, bitch.
The key and
Yeah,
pretended like I
you
was
would,
pulling
yeah,
as hard as I could.
No, I wouldn't. I'm fucking
I'll
fling my throat
have
around
My
you
grandma's neighbor's
everything.
pet cat has nothing on you.
Bitch, I'll have
Spends
Gypsy
all
go after
day,
Delilah.
every day sunbathing.
One tromp and shoot.
Fucking Delilah they gonna
You
do?
said you heard
Yeah,
the
one
voice of
chomp
the
from
goddess
Gypsy and that bitch is down.
There is a
Yeah,
world
okay, then.
beyond our own after all.
Yeah, that's what I
My
thought,
like
buddy.
anorexic dog could
Taking a
beat your
trip to the
gypsy.
outside world
Like,
sometime.
got
Otherwise, I got
nothing.
bashed in the back of the head for nothing.
Yeah, Delilah has nothing.
Know how to get
Thank
there?
you for finally
But
admitting
yes,
to it.
I agree we should go. And not invite the
Yeah.
just to annoy
I mean,
you.
like, Delilah's
Maybe the reason
cool, I
we've never worried
guess.
about
Like,
whether we're real
she's
or
a
not is
dog,
that,
but
unlike him, we weren't
that's
there to
about
witness
it.
the
Like, she
creation
doesn't
of
have
this
nothing
world.
else going for
Never
her.
had any reason to doubt that we're
Gypsy
real.
has what
If
going
someone
for
ever
her?
convinced me that these delightful dimwits,
Gypsy's...
Cafe and Albeach
She's
weren't real,
skinny, she's pretty,
I'd be
she's
devastated.
some ugly dogs.
More fat.
Like Delilah. Oh, well, I mean, like, Delilah's tummy is pretty big. Like, it jiggles when she walks.
You fucking wish. Fucking pedophile.
Which I wouldn't wish. Like, I'm looking at it, like, I see it.
That's what all the fucking leaders say.
Oh, bitch. So you say that, huh?
I shut up.
Fucking weirdo. Yeah, bitch, that's what I thought.
Are you gonna start streaming
What?
on your PC?
Add Astra.
Literally, this PC is
Thank
built
you
for
for
streaming.
Add Astra Abyssal.
So is that a yes?
No, dumb fucking bitch.
I hooked up my Genshin account to my PC, so that's why I'm streaming it right now.
Oh. I'll stay on my PlayStation.
The only bad thing about this is that your Genesis crystals don't transfer over.
I know. You can't use the wings either.
Which means
The PlayStation Network ones.
what were they called again? Oh, I see them. Let me check if
You can't.
I just find that so stupid. Emily comes out in 8 days. I'm so excited.
Did you finish the...
Her abs looking like this?
Bitch, I don't even own her, so whenever I see you... I'm just gonna go to character archives.
She has like abs.
No, she doesn't, bitch.
Look at my stream on Discord.
Let me look. Literally, you're streaming right now.
Yo, look, she has abs.
Bitch, you're not streaming.
Oh, I'm not on Discord.
No.
Let me check. Oh, I guess I'm. Alicia.
Bitch, she still doesn't have abs.
Do you not see?
She just has a flat tummy.
No, look right there. Those are abs.
Are you seeing a comment?
Yeah.
Do you not see the shadow right there? Look.
I can see what you're talking about. It's so faint.
Yeah.
It's like that on PlayStation. They just did a shit job at it. Only men can have abs round. Sorry. I need to finish my.
You do.
No one asked.
Well, someone needed to tell you. What?
You heard me,
Bitch,
bitch.
Bitch, so what?
I'm not repeating myself. I look like this. Homegirl don't chase. Homegirl gets chased.
What about me?
What about me?
Roger?
Francine Smith.
No, you're the
She's
cousin.
the little
you're,
girl
You're
Ral.
Francine's sister.
I don't remember what she looks like.
You don't?
I don't.
She's Asian.
You serious?
Yeah, Francine's parents are. She's adopted. You don't remember?
No.
Look it up.
Let me get my phone. I just lame with the weirdos.
Ow.
God, all that for a fucking common chest. I didn't even do shit. Let me stop playing. Provisions are vital.
I've been trying out the Nahida team with Farina and all the other people.
I finished my Tainari.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know you couldn't.
Oh, because I didn't feel like it.
No, because you have commitment issues. When I go take your guys pick the character, like, you're very wishy-washy with your names. You heard me, bitch.
Do you know how the weekly thing, you can get a lot out of it?
Uh-huh.
How?
Oh, you mean, like, what to put in it?
Yeah.
You have to look it up. I honestly barely remember to use that shit sometimes.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't.
I do.
Don't. Okay.
I did, but okay.
Sure, Jam.
Sure.
I trust you have packed ample foodstuffs.
Sing me a
I'll
song.
take care of it.
Go, Barbara, go.
Bitch, you sound autistic.
Go, Barbara, go. That was really good.
I'm never gonna add this character to Genshin. Where's my remote? This fucking TV is so loud.
How do I fix this?
What are you talking about?
What the frick? I have to restart it, I guess. I don't know. That's weird.